Okay, so I'm going to start by using this eyeshadow palette from YSL, and it's number 2, I think. Yes, number 2, and it's really neutral, but they're really satiny and good for mature skin, I find. Because lately I've been using some Il Makiage matte shadows, and they're really drying on my lids, so really drying. So compared to this, at least. So these are really good for mature skin, and this palette in particular is really useful, I think. Also the grey one, but this one also. So yeah, I'm using this one today, and I'm going first with a, I think I will use just a brush like this to get like a kind of a dome shaped thing going with this lightest color, not lightest color, the medium color from here. Like it's like the base color. So I'm using that one first. Because lately I've been really frustrated with my eyelids, because when you have a lot of loose skin, like making loads of small wrinkles, how hard it is to make something look nice on that. Pretty hard, yeah. So I've been kind of like a bit bummed. Didn't do much of eye makeup at all, but so I'm going in with this medium color, starting from down, kind of holding my lid and getting a dome shaped thing going like that. Try not to take it out too far out, because I find the more you try, the more you can kind of see that the eye is different to the other and all these kind of things. So I don't know, I'm trying something a little bit new here, so you know, bear with me. It might become a disaster. But this is a really nice shade for doing just something like really soft on the eye like that. Just to soften the wrinkles a bit and the puffiness and all this. And now you can see that the eyes don't look the same at all. This one is much more like open. Now you can still see my lid actually. Whereas this one, most of the time it's completely hooded by now. So nowadays, which it used to be like I wake up and it's like that. And then after a few hours it goes, you know, becomes like closer to this eye. And nowadays it doesn't happen anymore. So yeah, sad story. It definitely becomes, you know, more restricted what you can do though when you have an eye full of, it's not just hooded, it's full of small folds, you know, and wrinkles and small folds. So you can definitely not just do anything like you would do for a monolid or just slightly down, you know, word going lid. A bit more complicated than that in my opinion. So yeah, not much on YouTube about this, I find. I really tried to look for, and what I saw was, I think monolids, they have a lot of good ideas for hooded eyes, but then because you have all those small wrinkles going down, which they don't have, you know, a young monolid doesn't have that, so they can do different things. But there's a lot of things that you can take from, a lot of tips, let's say, that you can take from there. Yeah, I think so. Maybe I should stop there with this color, a little bit under eye. I don't know if I plan to go under eye because I wanted to do maybe the red lip today, but let's see where it will go. I might do 2 different lips. First a red one and a little bit less on the eye, and then maybe something else, I don't know. A little bit soft out here too. Trying not to move the skin around. Okay, now I'm taking a bit more of a flat brush, like this one, and I think this medium brown from here, that one, and I just start from down here to make it a bit darker but not too dark either, going up a bit like that. And yeah, I know they say when you have hooded eye you should leave this light, but I'm doing something else now. I will probably put here something light, where you can still see a tiny bit of the lid actually. But since they're so different, it usually doesn't help to make it this part light. Then I have to make a really like a thin line on this side where it's bigger kind of. Still, otherwise it will really show the difference between them. So, I don't know. You know, I'm trying to make it work for me that I will like somewhat like what I see still. Because it starts to be a real challenge, I think. All this eyeshadow placement. Like now even you can see a big difference between my eyes. So I'm trying not to go up too high with this one. Keeping the dark down there, and this one take it a bit higher up, since yeah, you don't see it when it's open like that. You don't even see anything of this darker color. So I'm taking it higher up. And as I said, I'm just trying stuff here, so don't take it too seriously. And then I'm taking again the lighter color and trying to blend it in a bit more. I'm just trying out stuff, so I'm doing it on video. Why not? Just because, you know. Since I'm already out there, why not, you know. I'm here to show the changes and to show what I try to do to make it a bit more livable. Because it's no fun to wake up and your eyes are like kind of completely different, almost closed up completely. I can actually feel this eyelid on my eyeball when I wake up in the morning. For no joke. Okay, I think it's time to go for this one. I don't think I want to do this on the video because it will probably take forever, but maybe I will. This one is not one that you have to shake actually. I start to shake it, but it's not one of those. You just open it, it looks like that. I will start with this really hooded eye and see what I'm gonna do. So I will just press it in from here, go kind of really close to begin with. Also covering the light blonde roots of my lashes. That's why I really like those. I find I have now a Maybelline. Oh, look at that. So look at that. A little bit of a mistake there, but oh well. So that's a really thin line now then. Too thin. And I don't know, is it too thin? I will do the same here. Now since I have a lot of wrinkles going down here, I could just, you know, make it a bit nicer, of course, and have it just as to make my lashes look a little bit fuller. But I'm gonna try and make a liner because I just feel like. So this is already going downhill here, you see? It's like it's too low already, so I'm gonna have to make it completely like that and clean up whatever is wrong. And then kind of holding it like that and going inside. I want to see what I can do with this. Now I'm lifting it up because this is a big mess. Because of the wrinkles and the loose skin, I have to go in small, you know, strokes like that, otherwise it just does not work. Filling gaps. What do you think about that? Now, how did I do it here? Something like that probably. Now here I will leave it a bit less wide, I think. I'm just gonna finish this offline. It's just gonna take forever. So I don't know what I think about this. I still have to clean up here a bit around and here. Also here I have to clean a bit. And it's no use to make wings, of course, out here since everything is just wrinkly and going like this. But just to finish it a bit wider over there, I kind of like that look. And now I got it down here too. But all in all, I really like this liner, the way it goes on. If you think that I'm not used to doing this at all, and you know, I didn't do a liner like, also when I was younger, it wasn't in to do liners and those kind of things. So yeah, I never really got used to doing big liners. Let's see how this will go. And this I have to clean too, I think. And this. Okay, it's definitely not anything perfect with this liner, but you know, I tried it. I tried my best with this Dior liquid liner, and just because I do have this one, I used to have plenty of those gel liners, but they all dried out, and that's so annoying. So since I don't use everyday liners, now with this one, because I can go close to my roots or the lashes and make them darker, I think I will actually use it much more. It's just easy and, you know, convenient. You don't need an extra brush and all kinds of stuff like that. So I do have this one from Maybelline. I used it a few times, but it's like, it's pulling on my lid. It's gooey and funny. I mean, it's new. So I have this new Dior single eyeshadow in Cosmopolite, and it looks like that. It's kind of a brownish beigey golden color with silver sheen or shimmer in it. Okay, so I'm taking this one. It is very shimmery and sheeny, like, but it's not light. So I really don't like to have it close to my inner corner too much. Let me show you what color it is actually. I mean, most of you for sure saw somebody use it already. But you know, it's dark like that in some lights, and then it can be light like that because there's, you know, sheen and shimmer, like metallic kind of thing going in it. But it's actually a really kind of brownish beige neutral color in my opinion, but really pretty. But as I said, I don't like, because it's kind of dark, I don't want to have it too close to my inner corner. So I usually like to, you know, put it here. But now when I put the liner first, that was a mistake, huh? I should have put the liner after this one, because now I'm gonna get this a bit strangely here. I don't know if I can do it even. There it went on the liner already. Not that it's bad to have it on the liner either, but what do you think? Yeah, well, I will take it a little bit softer, maybe not too strong, and then it can go all the way, just like that. I like to have some sheen going. I'm definitely not one of those that think that you can't use those things when you get older. I don't want to have it up here though, so that's why I did the crease first, that I won't get all the shimmer up here, because that's really bad for me. So with all the puffy and wrinkly here, I don't mind that it's in the wrinkles, because they're kind of falling on top of each other, if you know what I mean. So you don't really see them all the time. But if I have it here, of course it will be like really bright and strong and make all this look really big. So yeah, that's probably enough with it. And I will just take this one and go slightly over like this, and not too high up, as I said, just to blend it a tiny bit like that, even, not more. I'll probably just take this light one for the inner corner. Now, even if I have wrinkles here, I do go in a little bit with this. I didn't used to, but I thought if I make it soft enough, maybe I can go. I will clean up the brush a bit and make it a bit softer. Like this. Of course, you can also make these wet, and then it's like less powdery looking as well, which makes it nice. But I think I will just go over with the spray after, so everything gets the sheen instead of the shimmer, which I like better. Okay, actually I will take a smaller brush and go a little bit under the eye, like that, with the same brown color that I used before. I mean, this one I've already put under the eye, I believe, yeah. So I'm taking the browner one, a bit here in the outer corner, halfway a bit, maybe not too seriously. I think I need to soften up a bit with this one. Of course, I don't have foundation on, so that's my way of doing my makeup almost all the time. And then why not go with this one under the eye as well, just in the middle and to the, you know, middle part here, where there's missing something. Cleaning the brush, the same small brush, just to keep it simple. And I have something black here. Okay, that's from the liner. Great. Let's hope this one is still a bit wet. Yes. So this one under, even if it has, you know, all this sheen and I don't know, since I don't have much showing actually here anymore, I like to start, you know, I start to put under eye more than I used to. Okay, I did go over the eyeliner one more time because it became because of the glitter, it became looking like this, you know, like it's not a line. So now it's a little bit smoother. Anyways, and then what else did I do? I used this Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Primer, which is really nice for the eyes actually. And this other thing that I'm using now lately is a Radiance Reveal Illuminating Concealer from Bourjois. It looks like that. It's the lightest color. And I use just a few dots here. It's not like I have so dark circles or anything like that. Just a little bit here and a dot here. And then I also used a few dots of this illuminating, like this one has shimmer in it, I believe. Something, not very noticeable, but now I see that I have something here. Looks like it's a bit cakey. I don't know, too many products maybe. Might be, but I didn't powder under the eyes actually, so yeah. And I used a new loose powder from Yossi Beton. It's called what? HD. It's their HD powder, but it's with a slight color into it. So yeah, I really like that one. It's really lightweight kind of thing. So I might actually buy later the Dior lip pencil because they have the exact same color as the lipstick, the 999. So this Bourjois lip pencil in 6 goes pretty well together with this kind of orangey red from Dior in the matte 999. And so yeah, I will start with the pencil and, you know, just to have something a little bit. Even though this one is a very creamy one, but it doesn't stay in place, you know. It's really creamy, so it's not one of those waterproof or anything proof. Now what I usually do with those kind of colors on my lips, I go over with this transparent one from Dior, just around the edges. Okay, so now to this fun color, orange, red 999, and I'm using the same brush that I used before. I'm actually cleaning it up a bit because I want it to be the really like this color, not also the lip pencil in it. I'm just taking with a brush. I always do with a brush when I use those kind of colors, just because it's neater. Anyway, it's hard for me to do it, you know, to get it the same both sides. It's like but never mind, I love those colors. So see, it's warmer than the pencil actually. What I usually try and do to check if it's around about the same, at least on both sides, I do like this. To see that it's around about the same. Now we just go over a bit like this. And I blot it once, just to get rid of, I don't have anything on my teeth. Now, I don't know what about this one, that just gives a little glow to the, it doesn't look pink like this. Or is it completely wrong? I will try just a tiny bit and see what it will look like. Maybe even with a brush like this, you know. Maybe it's good. I mean, it doesn't look pink. It does look pink. Does it? Or maybe it does a bit. Okay, so I don't know if it's the best idea. So I'm taking just this kind of a brush and this Dior highlighter number 2, and I'm taking it like this way, like that, not going inside those wrinkles. There's plenty of wrinkles down here I can go into. Oh well. I don't want to take it too much inside maybe either. Going inside the color that I put on my cheeks because it became a bit splotchy looking, I think. Too much in one place, you know. I think I will just leave it like this and just, you know, blend the highlighter and this rosy kind of color together. Maybe it's just more than enough. So it looks really dry under my eyes, so I'm gonna go over this Ofra spray. Everything else looks better. Under the eye looks just the same. So I don't know. But it got a bit sticky, so it's probably a bit better for the skin. But yeah, something over there is a bit, I think, too many products. Less is more, under the eyes at least. Otherwise, I don't know if I agree. Well, so I don't know, something was going on with the Guerlain Lingerie Depot today. It just doesn't look even for some reason. So I don't know what's with that, but usually it's really easy to put on and you know, yeah, just easy to put on. But today it was a bit funny. Yeah, so that's it. Nice orangey red on the lips, and just to a little bit hide, or not hide, but make the puffiness here and all the wrinkles, that folds that go inside on top of each other, especially on this side. You can see them like that. Like, yeah, there's plenty of folds. There's not just one crease or anything like that anymore. There's a lot of folds and a lot of wrinkles. And I still want to use eyeshadow, so I'm trying to do it in a different way, at least for now, and see if it will work better, if I will like it better. Yeah, so that's kind of it. And the Dior liner was actually pretty easy to use, and what I like about those liners is that I can really easily push it inside my blonde lashes. Another thing that I did actually off the video that I didn't show is this black clubbing from Bourjois, just tight line with it, and it's still, you know, it really stays very well over there. It doesn't, you know, transfer much. A little bit does, but you know, nothing serious, and it does stay pretty good. So I like that one, and doesn't irritate my eyes at all. So thanks again for watching. I know I didn't make any videos for the longest time, and all the videos I make is kind of just what I put on for the day. So, you know, it might become boring for some. What I'm here for is just to show my face the way I'm getting older in my eyes without any, you know, procedures done. And I still want to use eyeshadows, and I still want to have fun with color and eyeshadows and shimmer and sheen. And I've been watching some Asian hooded eyes tutorials because there's nothing almost on internet for actually mature hooded and crepey and wrinkly eyes. Almost all of them have smoothed out eyes like eyelids. So what can you learn from that? Absolutely nothing. So it's just to try out yourself then and see what you like and what you don't like on your eyes, and go from there. Because yeah, when I wake up I actually have this eye, let's see what it looks like now, like completely touching my lashes, and I can actually feel my lid on my eyeball. It's really not encouraging to think about doing eye makeup anymore, but after I'm done I always feel better. At least usually I feel better. Sometimes I wash it off because it didn't become the way I thought it will. I still hope you enjoy your colors and your shimmer and sheen and everything. Maybe just learning to put it in a different place. Color is good for us and makeup is good for us too.